Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be starting off a new game in Vampyr. I've already played through the game and I got, I guess, what you can discern as the good ending. So I'm going to be going through this now on the easiest difficulty. Usually I would go on the harder difficulties, which is what I did before. But I just want to get through this game kind of easy because some of the combat I find a bit tedious and I don't want to be cursing the whole way through the fucking video about the combat, at least, because the dialogue is some of the dialogue is enough to be cursing at. So story mode, obviously this is a story driven game anyway, so I'll begin anyway to get the music off of it, because just in case it's copyrighted or something like that, I don't know. But my thoughts on the game, I think it's a good game.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown
I'll
of
probably
stone.
comment on it after
8
this.
voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing
like
the
the music
flesh
in
of
it,
the
though.
sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand?
I forgot how good the narrator at the start is.
What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
I think it's starting now.
Death.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Hello, Jonathan. Whew, how much did you have to drink last night? Oh yeah, there's nothing that way anyway. So yeah, as I said, I played through it already, and I think I got the good ending, and not particularly fond of the good ending, let's be honest. It's more of a bad ending than a good ending. But yeah, I think I'll wait until after we give this this character here a hug. Come on, get over here. There's a good person. You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you. of want to see this now because she should have to eat his blood.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no.
Where's your
Mary!
little lamb?
Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Mary.
I fucking knew it. There's no... He didn't give her any blood. Unless she licked it off of the side of his neck there. No, there's no... Oh, wait. There is a little bit of blood on her lips. Okay, so maybe that's where she drank the tiniest bit of his blood. We'll give him that. Because it didn't look like before that he...
Please, a moment, let me explain.
She drank any of his blood or anything like that. Good jump, Jonathan.
These patrols are after me.
I haven't learned any of my abilities yet. But yeah, so it's a good game. I think the story is quite good. It's just
don't shoot.
some of the dialogue is
This is a nightmare.
absolutely horrendous in this game.
I need to get out of here.
Doesn't mean it's a bad
This can't
game,
be
but it,
No, please.
like if it was
stop.
a bad game, I wouldn't
mean
be
you
playing
no
it
harm.
again. And the relationship in it is probably the most forced thing I've ever seen
Oh,
in my
Mary.
life.
What have I done? What's all this about?
Hi there. Oh, machete.
I
Nice.
can defend myself.
Hiya.
Kill the king! Who are you? Stay back! But you left me no choice.
That guy was like level -1 or something like that.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Oh, but yeah, I do have the combat down on it, so that's probably why.
No, please, stop!
Come on, over here.
Who are you? What do you want? What is wrong with you?
I don't think I can pick up items yet. They don't drop anything, so. Just
I mean
put the
you no
gun
harm.
down.
I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please,
Oh,
listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
go back and pick up the gun. Even though it doesn't... No, the door is closed.
Feels like it's burning me to the bone.
I don't think I can loot anything for the minute anyway.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Right now! Let me
So yeah,
go!
Ow. The combat is kind of
I need to find
a bit
shelter.
shit in this. It's one part of the game I didn't really enjoy too much, which is why I'm playing it on the story mode instead.
Is
because
anybody there?
I'm really just streaming this for the story aspects of it at the moment. and specifically because I want to kill every single
Place
NPC apart from maybe one or two I want to keep alive. That being said, I think I'll probably kill everybody. Oopsie.
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
With my particular set of skills. But, oh, something else is here. Ooh, she doesn't look like she's sleeping very well. But I'll be using Google as well to help me just with some of the,
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy.
some of the hints, so I can get
Let's
their
run
blood
through his
quality up
pockets.
to
Dead's pockets. Are you
the max
serious?
amount.
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Oh, they're the grave robbers from
That's impossible.
before, I think, aren't they? Nothing's impossible, Jonathan. Ba-ba-bum. Oh, what's something here? Oh, bottle of alcohol. That's going to come in handy. Now, sometimes things glimmer, and you do think that there's an item or something there. Oh, let me open that up for just to keep it open for a second so people can pause it and maybe have a wee little read if they want to. If anybody actually ever watches this. There's that door there. A lot of the explore, like finding loot and stuff like that and collectibles, I'll do off stream because that takes time. Just in this first area and a few other areas, and as I go along some of the quests, I'll pick up what I can quickly see and quickly find. Oh, excuse me. Check his pockets, he might have a few shillings there as well. And you know what? He has nice shoes. You might
Johnny,
take
this
the
one's
shoes.
lost. We need to leave. And now! There's time. I can save him.
I feel the urge to
That's
say
the
as well
enemy
that everything
coming.
you pick up doesn't
The
have
orders are to
flashbacks. I
evacuate
think it's
the
just
hospital.
these two, maybe three things.
Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
There's dead in those eyes. The handgun, one of the least
never
useful
got
weapons in this game. At least I found it to be anyway. Even the shotgun wasn't very good until I got the upgrades for it, and then it was kind of alright. But still, unless you can get the stun on it and the incendiary on it, then they're not particularly great, to be honest. Right, so we go downstairs. But yeah, as I said, I'm focusing more on the story on this anyway.
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical
And the
weight
absolute
pressing against the
dumpster
wood.
fire of a relationship thing on this, because I don't want the
I can
relationship
almost
in this.
feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing
Oh
against
yeah, I
the
have
wood.
to go to bed, don't I? Forgot about that. My first nap. But what was I saying?
This makes no sense.
Yeah, I want to kill everybody.
None
I
No
want to
sense at all.
make sure to get the worst possible ending if I can, if there is such a thing. Hopefully there is. I'm going to do everything in my power not to end up with what's-her-face, Lady Ashbury, because I absolutely hated going through all of the dialogue things on the good ending where it just, you meet her after a day and she's like, oh, you're so lovely and you're the kind Lady Ashbury and all this crap. After 2 sleeps, it's like, I love you, Lady Ashbury. Ah, don't waste your blood, come on. Yeah, I already tried not to shoot myself, and I was waiting there for about 5 minutes, so not going to do that this time. It is a game where there is a lot of choice, and what you do does affect things, but in certain areas there is no choice, and that's a big problem, kind of. Like the relationship thing. God almighty. You should have a choice in what to do with that part. I'm going to be complaining about that for a while. I only just finished it today. So... And man, I was cursing about the combat. It starts off alright, the combat, but later on in the game, it just, on the harder difficulties, it gets a bit tedious, so it does. Yeah, I know this. So this is the tree, so you have your defensive things, which don't cost any blood to activate. I actually never used these. I might actually use these in this playthrough, so... the ultimates, which you'll get later, and they're quite powerful, particularly this one, the Abyss one. Your aggressive ones, which are ones that cost your blood to use, and yeah, they help you out. Certain ones are more effective against certain things. This is a heal and yoke, and this is to bite, which will regenerate your blood and also heal you. This is to carry more bullets and more syringes, which I've actually never used. More HP, more stamina, and that's how much blood you can hold, and yeah, your blood absorption. So that's all self-explanatory, really. And if you're playing this, which I do recommend anyone to play this, to be honest, because it is a good game. I cannot lie, it's a good game. It definitely has some good moments in it. Shadow Mist. Whee! I should have done the harder biting. What am I doing? Ah, well. What can you do? Yeah, the point of this one is to drain everybody of their life.
That voice in my head.
Go here, and it's already there on our one.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me. What
I don't know. You seem kind of mad to me.
I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? Who's there?
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
The door is open now. Ooh.
Here's the leech. Here!
Go on, do it. You can do it. Yeah, boy. There you go.
My head's spinning.
Like a whirlpool?
Come out, you coward!
Oh, that's the wrong way around, actually, isn't it? Let's see, I could go down there, or I cannot go in here. Yoink. Steak. Yeah, I will equip the steak. Oh, it is equipped automatically. Lovely. Okay. Because again, bullets are kinda not very useful in this game, to be honest.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Back home.
Huh? What the?
Die, vermin!
You picked the wrong vermin to mess with.
A strength I never knew I had.
Not here.
Oh, this one stinks already. Leech spike! Watch out! Look up!
This shouldn't be possible.
Fuck, it's fast!
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Lovely. Oh, hello there. He's one of the more tanky ones, and then later on, Jesus, they get ridiculous, even though whenever you have your weapon maxed.
I'm not human anymore.
No shit. And I've made a few mistakes in the dialogue in the last one, so that's why I'm going to use Google just to give me a hand on getting the hints right, because the hints in the dialogue that you get, they improve the blood quality of the target, because they're targets to me now. This one, so there.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
No,
Mary,
no control.
Someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. This is despicable.
I'm eating the rats.
It's
I
locked.
thought that was openable. So yeah, if you don't want to feed on people, you can feed on the rats.
The
Works just
dizziness
as
from
well.
the jump. I can now control it.
Like there might have been something in there actually. New. Oh, yep. Where's it? So I'm looking forward to this playthrough now because
What will London have to
I don't
say
have to
me?
hold back or anything. I just have to plan things ahead and plan. What was that? Not a rat.
I have
Plan things ahead and
thirst for blood.
yeah, basically just kill everybody. That's the target. I'm not going the right way. What the? Did I get turned around at some point? Sorry, I seem to have got turned around at some point. I honestly do not know how. There we go. In this door. Down these stairs.
I've so many questions unanswered.
Go in there. Down this set. So, good news as well. We have Dying Light 2 coming out, Horizon 2 coming out, and we've Elden Ring coming
Another
out.
corpse.
I will be playing
The
all.
very streets of London become a mausoleum.
I actually cannot wait, to be honest. See, this is going to be very dialogue filled, very story driven. So it's going to be much slower paced than a lot of other things, but Dying Light is going to be so fast paced. Same as Horizon and same as Elden Ring.
Of blood.
I can't wait.
I can still smell the scent of it.
had a week off as well from streaming. I turned
follow
36
the scent's
on the
trail.
22nd, so I did.
Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
I would say I celebrated that, but I wouldn't say
Fresh blood.
celebrated
The
exactly.
smell is so strong.
Well, what I mean by that is that I did celebrate in that I relaxed and didn't do much, and I enjoyed doing that, or not doing anything really. But I didn't go out
This
and
is a
drink.
slaughterhouse.
Didn't party or anything
It's
like
locked.
that. Kind of well past that now. So you'll get a lot of locked chests and stuff like that. So certain
It's
people
locked, all right.
own these things, and whenever you kill those certain people, you get their key to unlock things. So if you miss items during a playthrough, which I have, there's a big likelihood that those items are actually in those chests, the locked chests.
There is no one in sight.
What a
Where
shock.
has everyone gone?
So this is in the times of the Spanish flu. For anyone who doesn't know, it was kind of a pandemic, quite like what we are going through now, but obviously things like conditions and lack of high standard of medicine in comparison to today's date meant that there was quite a lot more casualties. There's also obviously less knowledge about certain things like this. So, yeah, take that into your stride, I guess.
There's no one in.
Obviously, a lot of creature comforts that we now have. They didn't have back in this day as well. Which did make a difference. Oh, and some of the voice acting, particularly from the guy whoever plays Jonathan, wow. And it's at the start of the game. It does kind of get better earlier in the game, but I just remembered, like, oh my god, some of the dialogue in here is absolutely
At
atrocious.
last, a little life.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Let's maybe turn the camera a little bit. Can't really get a good look at both of them chatting, but yeah.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last
Do you
few
not
hours?
see the
I
blood
don't
on
know
my
and
shirt?
I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Have you not heard of the murders? And look at my shirt.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your...
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar,
Who
sir,
am I?
the Turquoise Turtle.
Why
The last
am
ray
I?
of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's
The
still
bastard.
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Wow.
here? How long has he been
He must
here?
be
He
rich.
rented a room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Funny business. Poor me? No. No. Me? No. Don't I look like
Hello,
a
sir.
respectable citizen?
Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't
Am
know.
I alright?
Maybe you could
Look at
just
me.
talk to me.
Don't I look
Maybe you
alright?
prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I forgot. That's where this is the conversation where his voice is just a bit all over the place. It's just kind of like, maybe you could just talk to me. It's like,
I just want to talk. I didn't
Oh, that
mean to
one's not
scare
that
you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
oh, lady, I don't blame you. He is awfully creepy right now.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog.
Damn that
What's
dog.
that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Actually, she said the ancients, but there's nothing in later about that. Why did she say the ancients? Unless she knows about vampires.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
It was a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
So apparently with the Spanish flu as well, back in the day, whenever it hit kind of Europe, but it didn't hit too heavy. But then I think it was an American soldier went over to England after staying in a few brothels in Spain, and the epidemic just like kicked off all over again, even worse.
What is this place?
This is
What
Tom's
is this
bar,
place?
the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the
Tell me
barmaid,
now.
Sabrina, if you want to know.
Where is she?
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the
For
murders
now.
and all.
Ah, yeah, they'll
I'll
start
leave
coming
then.
out soon.
Thank
though.
you.
They start coming out in no time. In their droves.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires.
And now we
They're
are
all
about to
suspicious.
meet the most
They'll not relent
irritating
until the killer has been
character in the
identified.
whole game.
I have a common
It's not the
opinion,
voice
but I would
actress's fault. It's more or less...
Someone is eavesdropping.
that you said.
She knows. Oh no, we
You
don't
might as
actually
well
get to
come
meet
in,
her. Sorry.
Whoever you are.
He's not so bad. Although he is...
Slowly,
Yeah, I won't spoil it.
vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm. Say it, the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word with anyone.
Okay. Have a seat.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I will tell you first.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Oh,
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
what kind of tree are we
Something-
talking about?
Someone
'Cause some trees don't really
is
shake very
molesting
much.
people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are
better
not a
believe me.
vampire, who or what are you?
He's obviously
Dr.
not a
Edgar
vampire.
Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Uh-huh.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Considering
Something
how they
tells me
changed the
not to trust
dialogue later on,
Then the feeling is mutual.
considering how they changed the dialogue later on, because it's what's her face? Oh, the fucking love interest, and it's just like out of the blue, they're like they start saying how you love her and everything like that, and the kind lady Ashbury and all this crap. I'm surprised they didn't say something there like, oh, and she's so beautiful, the beautiful voice in the room.
And what exactly is
crap.
this brotherhood?
It's just
Sir, if
badly
the name
written.
is not
so
familiar
it's-
to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
And look, if the developers do watch this at some point or something like that, listen, I like the game, I do. It's just, you know, maybe write some things a little bit better, you know?
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail.
I'm a cat,
The
and
scent of
curiosity
blood from a
got
recent
to me.
victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A
Yes.
shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No.
I'm up against the back of
I
this
will
chair.
find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
To kill the killer before he kills. I'll end him. I don't know. I'll demand
I will at
answers.
last have the answers to my questions.
Most
And I
likely
can only
not.
wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
And now I'm gonna loot. Oh yeah, I don't think there's actually very much in this room. Shite. Oh, loot. Some shillings. Good day to you, sir.
I've never even been to India.
Ah, that's right, he's sick. So you can see people's sicknesses here. You can also see in here. They have that little mark there. So you can create like fatigue treatments and all that sort of stuff. It's
If
kind of neat.
Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Someone must know something.
Welcome back.
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I
Accidentally skipped
arrived?
something.
Hey, I
Sorry
told
about
you,
that.
you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
So this
Goodbye,
is
Mr.
where you try and get hints and stuff like that.
Hello, sir.
I think this is
May I
basically the
disturb you
hint
again?
tutorial.
You're still ugly as sin.
Look who's
I'll leave you.
talking. Oh, you mean my shirt?
He didn't deserve this. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried.
Puppies.
It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands.
It looked like
I
yours.
swabbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Ah, yeah, I know all about hints. Oh. Yeah, okay.
It's a good thing you cannot see
Damn
me now.
tutorial pop-ups.
You again. What can I...
Yeah.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
He came in and shouted his name.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he
Unlike
tonight?
trees.
Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps.
He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Deal.
Didn't deserve this.
Now, I don't think there's anybody else in the town I can talk to at the moment. I'm pretty sure these gates are all locked from the other side. That door is locked. That will be open the next time I'm around, and this one's locked too. Alright, as well, I'll go in here and I'll show you as well. So, got one hint for him. No hints for her. Jesus, is he worth... He's worth 5,500. God damn! She's worth 3,000 and he's worth... fuck all. So, I have to try and get Tom Waits, it seems. But they all also have, mesmerize levels, so 1, 3, 3. I think it goes up to 5 or 6, maybe. 6 might be the highest. Obviously, you get these pieces of diaries as well, which unlock hints for certain characters too. So I don't think that means that I can.
You'd best talk to Tom.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
I told you all there was to know.
Okay, so we're done the tutorial area, if you will. Bum, bum, bum. You can also, you won't be able to see it now, but they'll flash a different color.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
Kind of a brighter
What's
reddish
been done
color.
to me, to this city.
And that'll allow you to follow them and to hear them having private conversations and stuff like that. And it'll unlock more hints and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, so everything else is locked.
Over there!
Over where? What? Huh? And as you go through these different parts as well, the enemies, they do gain levels and all that stuff as well. So these guys might be level 4 right now. Yeah. I'm okay. Thank you very much. They might be low level now, but later on they'll be higher level.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You haven't known a cousin to be wrong about anything.
I cannot enter.
What?
If the man says bloodsuckers dug in here,
What?
you've got one job.
Oh, the cards, right.
And that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom.
Stupid beast! Kill it!
Weak. Shouldn't be saying that. They still got some hits on me anyway.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Best turn around if I were you. See them fancy clothes? This one's a crazy day!
Don't you talk about my fancy clothes that my mom gave me. Wait. What's he saying fancy clothes for? Look at the state of my fucking clothes. Or are they being facetious? Jesus, I just said facetious. So something I typically would say. I haven't even been drinking. Jesus. You know what? I could actually do with a pint. I didn't drink fucking anything on my birthday. It's kind of sad now. Or maybe I'll have some port. It's not today. Tomorrow, sure. Not that way. Oh, so any doors like this, they're your kind of safe houses, they're your hideouts. So the game auto-saves, and every time you enter one of these, then it'll go through the auto-save process as well. And you have little workbenches here, where you can craft treatments and all that sort of stuff. You can also upgrade your weapons and break down items as well. So I'm not going to do any of that because I don't need to. Although I do have 740 EXP, so it's kind of a decent amount this early in the game, I think. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I was actually looking to eat the rats.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
He says that every fucking time. As Naruto would say, believe it.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Well. Yeah, let me do that little... Ah, you got away from it. Jesus, that did the job pretty quickly. Oh, I was expecting to have to use more than one. Let's see. That was like a tutorial boss, so it was. I could have sworn there was like... Oh, there's a chest. As I was gonna say, I could have sworn that there was like...
Let me go.
Things to pick up around the area.
William was an honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
I mean, I could have taken care of that.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
What a bitch. And apparently that one conversation there is enough to set up the love fucking thing.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well.
A priest, not
the
a
sun is soon
shepherd.
to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment.
Yeah,
if I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Loot, loot, loot.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
That would be one of those workbenches I pointed out before. Shoot up there, I think. I should be able to... No, I can't go up there just yet. I'll be back. You hear me? I'll be back and I will find all of the loot. Yoink, in you go. What time is it? This probably won't be a long stream, maybe just to get to the hospital. And then I'm gonna leave it there. Just because I am quite tired.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a
Kinda
bed for
played
poor Mr.
Vampyr all day today already.
What manner of creature was he?
And as much as I'm looking forward to this kill everybody run,
who can say?
Yeah.
The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
I shall talk about the lady behind her back
London is
because
peaceful
she's
as
a
she appears
bitch.
from
She
the
was
middle
mean
of the
to me.
canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic.
Jesus, he's
the flu
Hamptons
has
look
decimated
like
the
he's
East
had
End
better
and the war
days.
still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first
I thought he was
and
going to
foremost,
say the
I'm a
Brotherhood
man
of
science.
Steel.
A physician, like yourself.
Fallout
Dr. Reed.
reference.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
No, Dr. Jonathan Reed, not Dr. Reed Marvelous.
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research.
Only a top blood
England's most
transfusion
esteemed blood specialist
doctor
returns to London a vampire.
could withdraw blood in the manner that you did.
Word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little
go
choice,
on.
but yours is a generous offer, so...
Imagine if you had the
Brilliant.
option to say no and the
Jonathan,
credits
this is one
just
for the
roll
book.
then, you know?
The beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yes. Friendship. Uploading. Now, unfortunately, at certain points as well, the game's probably Sorry. Game is probably going to crash. Even on a PS5, it crashed a few times for me.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane. For I bring good news.
And now we have the MVP of the whole game.
Oh, Doctor,
who
what
I
a night.
accidentally
We lost
killed.
2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
But if you don't mind, this guy's pretty heavy. Can you let me get inside before you tell me more?
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch
There's
up after my rounds.
There's something
coming,
in.
Nurse Crane. I'm
There's
coming.
something in his eye. I need your help to get it out. Do 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 do. I guess I won't wait here, and I will go this way. What could be this way?
You can do better than that. Nah.
Oh.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir,
I
please.
will.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
One sec, I just want to, because maybe one of these is, what does it say, Claycox, let's see, Claycox, Vampyr, Claycox. Alright, be more
Insulting
polite.
a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty...
Jabbering on, I
Take
would
my
have
word,
you know.
I wasn't. I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Yeah, I know. God damn it. Unfortunately,
Into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
I won't be getting this guy to his maximum. I will, in fact, be embracing him here. Because I want that trophy.
Back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
I don't think you'll be killing anybody else. Ooh, a barrel. Oh, I can't destroy them here, that's right. Now, when you kill them, obviously, sometimes you can get weapons or something like that, like Clay's hatchet there.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate.
But you also get keys and stuff to unlock their kind of secret these locked areas.
It's locked.
Oh wait, I thought his was here. Coñado! Oh no, it's not his that's there. It's the... You meet two other folks. So where's his fucking chest? He's got a chest somewhere too. I gotta find it. I did get a key, didn't I? I did get a key, didn't I? Where would keys be? Would it be... No, not this one. No, I did get a wedding ring. Eh. I thought I got a key off of him. Turns out I didn't. I got his hatchet though. Probably should equip that because it probably does a little bit more damage than... Use machete, use bludgeon. Clay's hatchet, 72. 25. Oh, it uses a lot more. Its attack speed is 10.
It's locked, all right.
Clay Cox? Who's Clay Cox? I don't know who that person is. Looks like two chests in there. God. Alright, so as you can see, there are people around here.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
But I didn't take
I
that
apologize, nurse.
Coñado.
I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes,
Don't knock
Dorothy
on my
Crane.
door.
Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Do you know anybody who might be
I would
blackmailing
like to ask
people?
a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
I'm just
Apologies,
kidding.
I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Aye, aye.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Now, so the idea is that I am going to have to get all of the hints of all the people out here and a couple more that show up a little bit later, and then drain them of their blood one by one, gaining levels quickly so that I can do a lot more stuff. Also, fucking up these districts and getting hopefully a bad result later on then, meaning that maybe someone might die or might hate me at least or something. Also because a lot of the people in this game are actually devious pricks. Sorry to say. Anyways, I'm probably gonna leave it here. Wait, no, I can't leave it here because I don't think it's saved any point in time recently.
If only I were young again.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we know each other?
Oh, sorry, I'm skipping
Actually,
stuff.
yes.
Sorry about that.
We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr.
I'm
Tippett,
not
yes, I
supposed to
remember.
be skipping stuff.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
Let me see your left tongue. That's staff possible. So yeah, I'm just looking this up. Your left and under and talk about the staff, positive characters.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
It's a good thing that I have so much hope
in the hospital.
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Okay.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
So one that I didn't know is that he goes
Goodbye,
off
Dr.
someplace. So he does. Alright, so that's saved. So I'm actually going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do like and subscribe if you can, obviously on YouTube, or follow me on Twitch. So I'm Accursed FM Gaming on there, I think, as well, and that's where I usually stream. But yeah, do use Accursed FM Gaming on YouTube as well. But yeah, do give me a like, subscribe. Oh, he's going into the hospital. Because I read that this is supposed to be one of the things that you can get.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
No, I just wanted to... That's not really gone to plan. Where is he? This way, I think. Damn it, Tippets, where do you go? Up here. Oh, I can spy on Swansea maybe here. So you can, apparently you get to listen into Dr. Tippett's up there one of the times. I just after wasting a bit of time here. But, what's it doing? Oh, I think I was ending the stream. But yeah, obviously, you know, every little helps, and if you want, do like and subscribe, give me a follow, or, you know, leave some comments. Anything really helps, you know, because it's not easy for lowly streamers like myself, you know. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate whenever you guys come and watch the streams. So thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful, I guess, rest of the week, because we're at the start. Thanks again. Bye.